Hey yo, this is another video, so let's go. All right, um, get right to the point again. So like this, say if you have, like 3 children, let's say five, right? Now this is something I've noticed. I'm not gonna say who, you know, I just say I'll notice something, anything I notice, it sticks in my mind. So what I'm gonna do is make a video about it, and it might can help somebody down further down the line. So, okay, say you have 3 children, 5 children. Okay, now I've noticed that the middle child out of all those children will bear the parent. When I say the parent, more than likely is the father, because what the father is the one that has to do the job of Adam. Adam, he has to. Eve and Lilith are the same beings, just in different bodies. Lilith is the snake and is the dark deitess, or the dark goddess. I go with deitess, my nigga. So, so Lilith, she is Eve also, but Lilith needs Adam to collect information in order for her to get the information, in order for her and him, for her to know these things, to collect it again. So Adam, Atom or Adam, same thing. We're all molecules that's in a physical body. So one thing I noticed, the father will come back to the middle child, regardless if it's a male or female. You might have 3, 5, 7. The 3 will be the second. The 5th will be the third. The 7th will be the 4th child. Reason being, it's just something I noticed. It could be in my family, somebody else's family. I won't say who, but I've noticed. I'm 2 out of 2. Well, no, really, I'm 3 out of 3. Actually, I really realized this. I'm just going 2 out of 2. It's more what of 2 of 2 is more close to a better number for me. I don't want to say I did and I don't remember, so I just go with 2 of 2 because I know these 2 people very closely. So that father will come back to that middle child. Now, when they come back to that middle child, it sounds very obscure and very strange. I'm a very obscure and very strange person. So this is right who I am. So let me see, I'm walking, so let me keep going with it. I'm trying to get my thoughts and collect it, like paper on the ground or whatever. So that middle child will try to be blocked, or I would say not blocked, will be spoken to by a group of individuals to get in the way of the person, that middle child, and so that person will be kind of, I wouldn't say off, but they will be, their life will be taken for a turn to the point where it will be hard for them to see things on a level of everyday life. I'll just say that. So they'll either keep them from certain things, and they might lie to them about their father, because their father might have had a death that's unexplainable, and they might lie to them about their father. I told you this sounds very strange and obscure, but it's very, very, very true. So they might lie to them about their father. The father might be lied. The mother will be will know of their father's dealings, and will maybe give that child, whether it be when it comes, it will be told that their father had a certain kind of death. So I would just say this: things. If you have a middle child in your family, you're the father and or mother. The best thing I can tell you is this: keep a close eye and watch around you. I mean, you're supposed to watch all your children, but the middle one, for some reason, is very important. I've noticed. The reason why I'm saying this is because if this life goes on further in the next, let me say, I'm not looking for this world to keep going past like 30 or 40 years. I'm gonna say if this life goes past 30 or 40 years, you're gonna come back through that child. Now, if that child has some dealings with some people, has some people talk to that child when they're like in college or whatever, while they're in college or whatever, if they go to college, and you have to come through that parent. You might have to go through that. You might have to come through that child. Now, if you come through that child, that means what? The person that you have this life with, they're gonna have something that they're. I mean, how can I explain this? We got to be very clear. This is a very important message. The person they get with it's like seeing down the line like the movie Back to the Future, something like that with the movie with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. It's like something like in that realm of things. The person that your child is dating or that will marry or whatever they're dealing with, they might have a child out of wedlock, and you might not still be here. You're gonna come as that firstborn or the middle child. You never realize. Say this: you never know, because that middle child could produce that actual could produce you. If you have a middle child, that middle child could produce you. So, like they say, knowing your children and their reactions to certain things while they're young, and how to like talk to that child and how to keep them kind of balanced, it's really in your best interest, because you could come out in a fucked up situation. So I'm saying it's not just out of, oh, he's reaching for straws with a blindfold on in the middle of a hurricane storm or some shit. No, this is very true. I've witnessed this, and I'm not gonna say who, you know what I'm saying, because it's not even important. I just know what I know, and my ancestors give me something, I pay attention. When I pay attention, it comes, and it happens. It does happen every time. So it's not to scare you or nothing of that sort. But it should be pretty scary. If I would have knew this in another lifetime, what I've known now, shit would probably be a little bit different. But I would like, as I'm saying, I love highly melanated people, so-called black people. You know what I'm saying? But more than black people, I love my ancestors, because the ancestors are the children, and while they're young, and before they get indoctrinated to this world, those are the ancestors. They have that spirit of the ancestors, wild and doing certain things that's uncontrolled until they get older or get into a certain system of the school or whatever. All that, they get their shots. All that is taken. Their energy is subdued. So I just wanted to bring this to light, because now let's do a review. That some people think I speak a little fast, but I'm all over the place. Let me slow down so you can understand what I'm saying. If you have 3 children, if you have one child, that one child, you'll probably come through that one child. If you have 3 children, the second child. If you have 5 children, you'll come to the third child. If you have 7 children, you'll come to the 4th child. So, the reason why I'm making this video is when that child is grown or growing into an adult, they're gonna go through high school. They're probably gonna go to college, to a collegiate school. And once they do that, hey, the person you're dating, they're probably an indigo child or a rainbow child. So this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna have a death that's gonna be kind of unexplainable, and so either we're gonna take some DNA from the person you're dating, or you can have a child together, and once you do have this child with this person that we're gonna kill, this person we're gonna kill, not the child, but the person we're gonna kill, you'll have this child and be able to raise them, and that child will be able to, the child you had, that's the middle child, and they will be told, you got to tell this person this child is, hey, their father is gone, or their father is dead, or this is your real father. This sounds ludicrous, this sounds insane, but that's the crazy world we live in. I wouldn't, my ancestors, I'm telling you, my ancestors would not give me this to give to the people. I've been noticing more of my videos has been like a lot of things have been coming from the world of the ethers. Like you know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes you can put certain things together and connect them dots. But what if there's no dots like to see, but they're there? They're just hidden. But once they're brought to light, it clicks. And everything just feels familiar because it's from the ancestral realm. And they'll be like, yeah, this person's lying, or yeah, this person's telling the truth. More like with me, I'm not gonna make a video. I don't, like I said in all my other videos, my first video I ever came out with, if you look at the views I have in my first video, YouTube wanted me to make an account to where I get paid. But I never made a video after that until like later. So when I realized, I'm like, wait a minute. Once I started doing the videos, like doing the spiritual videos I came out with, I realized I'm glad I didn't make an account with them and get paid for my videos, because once you make money with YouTube, you can't bring up certain topics. Your topics have to be certain words can't come with your topics or your videos. You can't say certain things because those people are paying you. You have those ad revenues. They won't pay you for those videos you're coming out with because it could be something against their it could be something against their concerns or things that they hold dear. So I'm just grateful. It wasn't like oh, I'm not gonna do it. It wasn't. At first, it was unconsciously. I'm like I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill on that. That was more spiritual than anything. I wasn't even that really like that spiritual at all at that time when I did that. But I just love black people that much. But in my mind, I'm like I'll probably do it later on. And I never got around to wanting to get paid for my videos. But I'm glad I didn't, because my content would be like having an advisory, like a parental advisory sticker or something, or it'd be censored. All my videos, it would be blocked. So I'm just grateful all the information I've been able to put out has come off my muscle. There's no money getting put in my pocket. I have no account with YouTube, so this is straight from the ancestors, straight from the heart, straight from the non-ether, the ethers. So it's all ancestors with this. So I'm keeping it infinity, like I always say. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay 100 or 1,000, nothing like that. Those numbers has an end. And plus numbers, somebody can pay you to do what they want. Speaking of, like I said, the YouTube, you get paid for your videos. If you don't get paid, you're gonna figure out something else. I'm not getting paid. I don't have a clause outside my shit. Like I'm all or nothing with my ancestors. Like, I've been down to 16 cents 4 years ago. You can't still be here with 16 cents in your pocket for a day. Like, the next day I made 100. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just all answers. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger than my ancestors, showing me, like, showing how they, like, hey, if you do the work, you know what I'm saying? It was a point where I had money, and then I got down to 16 cents, and then the next day I got $100 when I realized something. Ancestors showed me something. So it just, I'm saying that to show you, like, it's not about, hold on, we got cars passing. It's not about me just putting up a front or me with popularity. If that was the case, I would have been showed my fucking face a long goddamn time ago. But anyway, like I'm saying, like, because like everybody got their face on the camera, like how much can you really do with your face? Because your ego will be involved. Oh, this gotta be like this. My hair gotta be like this. Or my clothes. Or I gotta show a little skin or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have done all of that. But like, why? Like, it don't mean nothing. The information means everything to me. Motherfucker, I'm goddamn walking every motherfucking where I'm at right now. I used to have a car back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I never showed my motherfucking car, but now look, you know what I'm saying? But still, I'm getting more information damn near on foot than motherfuckers got plane tickets to get places. These motherfuckers don't know what they just doing shit to get paid off you, like, you people. That's it. They getting paid off of you, like, it just shows. It just shows to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my information, it goes to the people it's supposed to be at, because my numbers, it reflects it. Like Bobby Hemmitt says, I'm not here for the big numbers. The people that come to my lectures, like, yeah, that helps these venues get paid, and it helps that my bills get paid. But goddamn, like, I'm here for the ones and twos, the ones that really do the work. So the ones and twos, the 9 views, and here, there, 25 views. I'm grateful because it's getting to the right people. So if it's getting to the right people, I'm doing my job. And everything's going to take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've done the worst to myself. You know, I've seen the worst. So, like, whatever's in front of me, it's not a problem. I'm not afraid of death. I already seen that. That's not a problem to me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I was saying, so if you have a middle child, I said all that to say this. Well, if you have a middle child, like I said, like, you have a bigger family, 9, your 5th child would be you come from the 5th child. And I'm not saying all your children are important. I'm just saying, in the long run, if this world goes past 30 or 40 years, surprise, you're gonna come through that child. You're gonna have to come through that child. And whatever you taught that child in that time, you know, is going to reflect. So it's just like the don't be a menace while drinking the juice in the hood. Like, that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying. Remember how the father was younger than the son? It was really like message. Remember, he was like saying message. We got to think about it like this. What if he was younger than the son because the son was really his father in another time? Something to think about. Message. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, damn, I should come out with this video. That was like a couple of weeks ago. And I'm glad I'm just walking right now. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and put this out and put it out to the people. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the people, the physical body I'm talking to. I'm speaking to my ancestors. And they just working through us. I mean, even if I die tonight, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done so much, and I feel like I still have more to do. But, like, I'm not gonna get off my path because the motherfuckers, like, kind of want to do something to me. Like, ain't nobody gonna do shit to me. I will take your life and move on like you don't exist. Like Charles Manson said. He's like, when I kill you, it'll be like taking candy from a drugstore. I won't feel a thing. I won't feel a thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I done seen that, and I walked away from the situation. It's not a problem. So that's why I say, like, I walk with no fear. because I expect to see fear out of my enemies. So I have no fear. So I'm telling you the information I'm giving you is the truth. I have nothing to gain from it. Every video I put out, I have nothing to gain from it. So in hindsight, everything I just spoke on, I gave a vivid explanation slowly so you understand it. So your middle child or your only child, you will come back to your child. And the things that you're learning now, or if you like a spiritual person too, kind of teach them in a creative way, like with comic books or whatever, or with a story. Hey, let's go here. Let's go to the museum, or let's go to the zoo. And you make up a story about those animals or the things you might see in the museum and how it equates to what you're learning now as you're a spiritual person. It'll if the life goes on past 30 to 40, 50 years, trust me, you're gonna thank me in another body. Or as Bilal, one of Bilal albums is called, In Another Life. So I'm gonna end it on that note. Killing God daily because God don't like niggas. And we are stronger than what we've been told we are. I'm very much proof of that. If you only knew. Killing God daily because God don't like niggas. Nigga. This ain't the video, nigga.